my people. Good morning. Good Saturday morning. Yes. Uh, Excuse me, it was a little delay. I was I was trying to get I was trying to bring this other mic because I wanted y'all to hear something that I had recorded, right? But the mic, it wouldn't let me pick up. It's like a wireless. It's wireless, and it didn't let me pick up on this internet. So that's what took me so long. Anyways, happy Saturday. Yes. How y'all feeling this morning? Uh, Man, I tell you, I had a good weekend, you guys. Like literally, I'm up here drinking on some tea. I lost my voice again. You know, when you uh, when you like to talk, right? When you like to talk, sometimes you will strain and lose your voice, right? The funny thing about this, literally, um, back in, I would say, the early, no, the later part of, uh, let's say the mid part of the 90s, I didn't used to say much. I didn't used to say much at all. So for me to actually be uh, speaking, let me say that for me to actually be put my voice out here for the people, uh, hey, it's real big from a person that really didn't used to say much at all, right? So I would like to say to that, I am very thankful, right? I'm very thankful that I went to opening up my mouth and speaking and saying, you know, sometimes though it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And that was something I had to learn. Okay, I had to learn that as well. And you see, I've been drinking on my tea and coffee. That's what I drink on. Uh, I mix it both together. I be at work doing that. The supervisors be like, "Okay, Mr. Clay, you know, yeah, it's leading by example, showing the people, put down all the energy drinks. I mean, coffee, you can't drink too much of that either, but that's like with anything. You can't do too much of anything um, without putting it in moderation, right? Yeah, I only tapped in here for a second, you guys. Uh, About to get up and get my clothes on, and get ready, right, for this Saturday. Yes, but there's one thing I wanted to talk about this morning, uh, and that is well, you see this over here, right? Definitely, definitely. Uh, Love do wins. Okay, love wins. I know they trying to. This world is trying to reinvent the name love, right? They're trying to reinvent everything. But please believe me, you guys, keep that name love. Keep that in your mind. Keep it in near deep to your heart. Keep it in your soul. Okay, we need that. We need that throughout the world more than anything in the world. Love bring kindness. Love bring peace. Love will bring understanding. The right kind of love. Okay, love will bring wisdom with the right person. There's so many ways that we can use this name right here. There's so many there's so many ways we can use it and use it in a way that it works. Um, Not for just one person. It works for everybody that's involved. All right. Not for just one or two people. It works for uh, everybody that's up under that word right there. That you and I would like to say you and the flag that you put down and you created, right? That word right there. Sometimes we get into things and don't understand. We all do it. We don't understand. Uh, we don't purposely do it, but we don't understand the meaning of our actions for some of us. Okay. But one thing I wanted to say on this Saturday, right? We only got a few more days of the month of August, right? Virgo still goes on, up until I think the middle, um, the second week of September, I believe. Okay. But what I'm saying is this: whatever that you love, whatever that you chasing, whatever, um, whatever journey that you may take along this thing called life, we have to remember, we have to remember that it ain't so much about what we get, how much we get, how less we get. It's not really so much about that. It's really about, it's really about what we become in the process of chasing all of these things. What do we become in the midst of chasing success, in the midst of chasing love, in the midst of chasing self sometimes? What do we become in the midst of chasing all of these things? See, I had became obsessed with learning and asking why. I have became obsessed with asking questions, like why. Now, there's few ways to ask questions. You don't ask questions being annoying to others or to yourself. Uh, Stay away from the not so smart. We ain't gonna use the D word, but not so smart questions. You know, uh, yes, we have to figure out the way to ask why this, why that. Um, Not so much understanding, not so much like saying why, but trying to understand the cause and effect. So throughout this thing called life, or throughout your life journey, throughout our life journey, we don't always be stuck in um, positions where we just making assumptions off of things that we really have no clue of. Start asking why. Why do this work this way? Why do people think this way? Why do people do this? You know what I'm saying? I believe that's very important in life because to get further in life without all the necessities that they say that we should have. I'm talking about just the normal things that the Lord Jesus Christ uh, actually put inside of you, right? Just the normal things, right? It's what we become when we start chasing or thinking about what's better for us. It's what we become in the process of that. You know, some people take it to the far of being greed. Some people take it to the, as far as uh, being conceited. Some people take it as far as being, how should I say, um, envying. Some people take it as far as, some people take it way left field, right? you know, uh, some people even, you know, take it as if maybe I can't do this. Maybe I'm not meant for this. Uh, Wherever you at in your life journey, whatever whatever you are chasing in your life journey, remember remember to be humble in the process of whatever stage you in your life. No matter if you up, you down, no matter if you coasting in life, just remember to be humble enough and take it all in, and remember who you are and who you want to be and why you started um, pursuing the dream that you were starting. You have to remember that because we get lost up in this. So we have to remember what it took for us to start this. I don't believe uh, everybody was lost. We wasn't. We wasn't all like lost in this world when we came in this world. So that's what we need to get back to. Understanding though, in the process, time is study ticking. That time is study ticking, and it ain't waiting for nobody, and it ain't stopping for nobody. Uh, so we have to. I know I'm really speaking for me, but I'm speaking out loud. Okay, um, that's what I would have to say, if anything, about this thing called life in this journey. Like I say, Lord Jesus had blessed me to be here 53 years. I know on my other videos, I kept saying 52. Okay. And actually, I had turned 53, right? But like I told you guys, don't charge it. Don't charge me. Don't, you can laugh at me, but hey, charge it to my heart, you guys. I speak from the heart. Sometimes my words come out so doggone fast, right? I'm just happy, you guys. I'm literally happy, and I'm anxious. I'm anxious to get my uh, my newfound self. Okay, yeah, I'm just waking up to. Well, I'm not just waking up. I've been doing some things. I went and worked out today. I went and did a little exercise today, hit them little weights, Yes. You gotta keep that body, you know, moving, right? You gotta keep that body active. So yeah, I just wanna say, like, on this Saturday morning, blessings to you out there, right? Blessings to the world out there. And these is just thoughts that I'm putting out here in the universe, you know, and we going live with this. So yeah, sometimes these words just gonna flow out sometimes, you know. Um, like the other day I was making these videos and we kept pushing the pause right when I was out there at the barbecue joint. Hey, listen, that's my bad for those who saw that barbecue. I wasn't behind the film, but I was, I wasn't doing the videotaping, but it's my fault because I was supposed to have been edited in the right way. And also, I didn't even give y'all a look at the barbecue. I was like, you know, so along this journey, I'm study learning, right? I'm study learning. There's gonna be some steps that I'm gonna miss, you know. Once again, charge it to my heart, right? Understand though, you are really, when you look at these videos, understand you are really looking at a at a man, right? At a man that has been blessed in his life. We all been blessed, but it's just about how you respond to that blessing, how you think about that blessing, how you treat others in the blessings that you were given, right? What you put out here, that's what's going to come back to you. And I'm telling you guys, I might mess up with my words. I might be overexcited. Okay. Sometimes people may even say that I'm real stuck on myself. But I don't only put the good energy within me, I put it in everybody. This is what I'm saying. I have been raising kids uh, for a very long time, since the 90s. Okay. So please believe me, I've always been in people, uplifting the youth, speaking to the kids, positivity. Now, my life ain't been all the way, perfect or nothing. I had to go through things to get here, you know. But what I'm saying is, um, once we make peace with your past, once you make peace with yourself, mm, yes, once you make peace with yourself, make peace with your past, and ask that man upstairs, the Lord Jesus Christ, that for forgiveness. And also, I'm going I'm going to just ask him for his forgiveness and not do his work along with my work, but I'm going to do his work. That means study, speak his name, study, let the people know out there in the universe that man is really good. And if you don't know, you better ask, you better see, you better pray to him, because I'm here to tell you that man upstairs, Lord Jesus Christ, he is really him. He really do amazing work for the people who really want to really know him. Okay. Prime example. I ain't just started. This ain't none of this. You said something, but we can't really have to give what credit. My mother, yeah, the teacher. Yeah, she's the teacher of. Yeah, y'all. These my reading glasses. These my reading glasses, y'all. I'm gonna get on up out of here though. I just wanted to tap in for a second. I'm finna go hit the shower. Okay. I'm finna go hit the shower, and look like it's gonna be a nice day. They said Saturday was gonna finish out the holiday weekend with good temperature out there. So listen, I just want to say to you guys, I'm very thankful. I'm thankful for a lot of things in my life, but most important, I'm thankful that I stayed consistent in trying something better, okay, something different. I'm glad I stayed consistent into trying to create something new in my life. I'm glad I stayed consistent in moving through my struggles in life. So, with that being said, that's why I have no problem with showing the journey of my life, the ups, the downs, the lessons. Uh, hey, I have I have no regrets, or I have no uh, filter when it comes to my life. I'm an open book, right? The reason why I can say that because what did I just say? I forgave myself when I started this journey. That's the biggest thing. I forgave myself. I asked him to forgive me. Him is him. Once you ask that man upstairs to forgive you and you forgive yourself, you clear all interference that's going to make you when you're trying to elevate. Okay, you ain't gonna have no interference, and then you go back and you talk to the people that you might have, done wrong. Nobody's perfect, right? The main thing is that you always remain with this right here in your heart. Okay, you always remain with that in your heart and good intentions in your spirit. That's big, you guys. That's real big. Do homework on yourself, right? You want to get a little better in life. You want to get a little far. You want to become way more happier in life, right? Yes, yes. That's all you have to do. All right, I'm gonna go on up out of here. This Saturday morning, you know, it is Saturday morning. I'm gonna get on up out of here. Thank you, thank you. You know my saying, peace, love, and blessings. I'm gonna be back on here doing a little while. Tap into this channel. Please do subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please do. RC Community TV. Thank you guys. Have a good, blessed rest of your holiday weekend.